best players in the world, but no matter how well Tarik does, somehow they always end up seeing teams play at one point in bracket. They played at Rise and Grind in October. They're playing on the big stage, UFA winners semis. But this time, we're seeing the Kazuya instead of the tried and true Greninja. I wonder if it's down to how Tarik is feeling mechanically. I know it's like often controller related as well, like if he can electric consistently. I think he's feeling his inputs today and he wants a better matchup here compared to Greninja.
I do agree. I think that he got more tools with Kazuya to punish the whiz from Glutonny if he were to make a slight misstep. Now though, for now, it's a clean game for Glutonny and finally some edge guard on Kazuya. This was what was missing before when we had rough flow against T. Glad to see it there. Perfectly well executed. That was a 0 to death. And now one clean stock head for the French player.
He makes it look easy. It shows where Kazuya's greatest weaknesses are found. Able to dance around that like general electric range, trying to stay out of range, minimizing all risk, and then when you get your hit, when you find your opening, you go crazy. Force him to the ledge, you force him off stage, and you kill him.
Let's see if he can do it again. Again, slight lead for good lead now for Glutonny, but he just ended up in an electric wind godfist. So can anything happen out for him for Tarik? No, seems no. Okay, just rolled in on the Glutonny on ledge. This is not a good option, friends. We are getting really close to that 5 minutes mark here, and if it were to happen again, a Wolf is going to grit you.
Glutonny's playing perfectly at the moment. He's insane. It's so hard to not get touched by Kazuya. Yeah!
He holds in again! Yeah. He just holds in again! You never do that against Glutonny! Stop doing that! Stop rolling again! Okay.
Okay, surely...
He didn't expect this one, so yeah, not going to happen after not a very good punish here from Tarik on the platform. This is good back here, not going to be enough to get a kill. But look at that, health door already off.
Okay.
Probably not going to get punished.
Tarik is suffering here.
Oh,
I need to get a kill.
Oh, we are definitely going to see the Greninja afterwards. Oh, really? Not going to be enough, but that one though.
Babouche.
Forcing the other out, and the Babouche in the face is going to get the deal here. The thing, the deal for Tarik. Oh, sorry, for Glutonny.
Yeah, 3 stocks to 1. This is not pretty. Gluto is consistently on another level here.
You can say it is literally disgusting at this point.
You can see how the set record has ended up like this. Even if the matchup differential is there. I'd say, but as good as Tarik is, the play differential is there too. Gluto is just so damn good.
Yes, indeed. Derby here is finally going to stop the suffering of Glutonny on that first stock. Now that he's fresh, he may use that absence of rage to actually go for a very good nasty combo into a waft.
Just get it over and done with. Don't need to wait till the last stock, you know?
Come on, do it.
Put him out of his misery, you know? Okay, you see he wants it. He wants one thing. Kind of disgusting.
Yeah, you can see him already hovering around the bike here. Glutonny is one of those players who use the bike so efficiently as a tool, as a projectile, but you know what is also one of the most efficient on his strings, going to falling up into waft. Classic stuff here by Glutonny to kind of greet and say how's going to be that set if we keep on playing on Kazuya for Tarik.
And I feel like it kind of messed Tarik up, that bike being there. It interrupted him thinking, oh, hang on, is the hit lag going to mess up my extension? Can I still follow up here?
It just adds some momentum charge on the field. I do agree. I like both of them.
Yeah. Crazy run from Tarik so far. Gluto had to clutch up versus base mage, to say the least. But he did it, made it to winners quarters.
Bast mage, I think, you know, whenever you have a high top player or something like this, you always have like your own demon bracket and you aim for getting his head. I think Bast mage wants to get Gluto's head so much. Every time, it's like he's asking the tiers to put him on his line to get little by little. We've seen that hard wrench in game 5 already. You know what's going to be happening if they were to meet again. Now, back onto the set here. Is it going to be Greninja? That's my question. We shall see. Now we're on to the character selection.
You'd have to be thinking that if you're Tarik, you got to weigh up all your options. You got dismantled on Kazuya, to say the least. It was not pretty, not at all. But the Greninja has been beaten down time and time again. We're seeing the frog on that big screen. Is he locking it in though?
Seems like they are hesitating. Nope, he locked in because I just saw that they just started the matches. Moment of truth. Seems like, yes, we are going to have the Greninja.
Here comes.
Let's go.
Amphinobi.
Amphinobi indeed.
Come in. This is what Tarik made a name for himself with. His Kazuya is elite. There's no doubt about it. But this frog has got hands, man.
Yeah, let's see indeed.
Webbed hands.
Yeah, but you know what? We are used to eating frogs around here, so hey, maybe from the get-go it's a bad matchup here from Tarik. Fancy legs, yummy legs.
Whenever I've seen Gluto versus the Tarik Greninja, I always see how Gluto makes offstage really hurt. Has a lot of options to punish the up B with no hitbox, using things like up B, using like a lingering fair, down air to do it. He's got so many options and it makes it really hurt because you don't get many opportunities per stock. Because you can just perish off stage.
I do agree. This is one of the players where you just don't want to be there.
Please don't hit me. Don't hit me. Leave me alone.
I'm ready to play another game. All right, for now, the claps on deck. 92% already on that frog here. Finally, a good string. We talked about the string from Gluto. We didn't talk about the string from Tarik. He's been one of the most consistent, one of the most perfect on the execution with Greninja, learning and teaching everyone around the world how to play this character.
Okay.
Catching on the jump here. Not a lot of other options here for Gluton to get back on stage, but the first ball is just going to give him some more leniency.
That's smart, yeah. Because the jump was button, you can just mash that jump button and it will keep you away. There's that.
Beefy up B.
I've seen that tech before. He's done that so many times against Tarik. It looks like a catch-22 situation because even if you tech it, I feel like the bike was there ready to cover it.
He's on another level. You've seen him use so many of Wario's tools in another obnoxious way. That up B here to catch a Q-frame, to be defensive on the ledge. The bike that he extends using the downers. So many options that Gluton is doing with his character. He's on another level of play. He's going to bow down to a fair here on a good catch on the roll. But yeah, you have to respect both players here with what they do with the characters. This is mastery of their own characters here for sure. Best
Greninja, best Wario in the business. But I've heard Tarik say this is Greninja's worst matchup, and from watching these games, I can understand that. I feel you, Tarik. It was hard to play the game that you want to play when he's just dancing around you, jumping into those awkward angles where you can't really cover it because you don't have a good anti-air in that regard. You don't get to play your dash attack down tilt game, so he's not even touching the ground.
Jump in the face here, anything like reducing his distance nearly to 0 here. That's not really good for the German player back in the face, just to add pressure again, acting as a guard to avoid the shurikens, forcing the others, but there you see, oh
doesn't even matter if you get the up.
That doesn't matter indeed.
It's still his turn. It's still Gluto's turn humming.
I'm all in for that, you know what? Okay, no, he's not going to catch any jump from the side of the French player. Down tilt, not going to be enough afterwards to get the dash attack, sorry. He's just again forcing Tarik in a very disadvantageous situation. Oh, that was a good shot! Slightly early though.
Yeah, it's going to be hurting. Gives Tarik another opportunity, even though he's at 159. A lot of rage.
That's a lot of normal get-ups here.
Okay.
Oh, good fair here. And you can actually just try to use that rage now.
Get a bit more damage and down to up smash becomes scary. But until then, there's so many kill options. That would do it. But it's a bad spot.
He's seen so many shields from the side of Tarik. He's scared, and you can understand why. There we go. Forcing the try to get up to try to bait to get up attack. Not going to happen, unfortunately. The babush from the middle of the nearly killed.
Oh, this time Tarik's ready. Scouted it. Can't cancel it if you're still if you're doing that early. Oh, okay, the bike will do it. Ran over.
A road accident here. Indeed, the rock just got ran over. 82% on the second stock Glutonny. In the end, Tarik did manage to pull out some damage on the second stock.
Absolutely.
Oh, come here.
Not able to go through. Okay, kill. You need to kill with Tarik. Gluto went all in on that drift in. Tarik scouted a drift away to ledge, not happening. And that's crucial. That was a moment for Tarik to even things back up.
You say, we talked about it, there's not a lot of errors from both players, and if you find one from Glutonny, you have to incentivize on it. It's not going to happen this time. You never know what's going to be the next one.
Sure, running out of time, especially with that full waft at Gluto's disposal, right? I see a little bit of a glow.
Ah, no tech! Bah oui! Glutonny again, reacting so well, seeing no tech. Okay, going back in there with the Babouche. There we go, Babouche waft. He didn't even wait. He was like, up.
Out of nowhere, man.
What was that? That was a mistake. Mais Tarik, you don't do that, huh?
You've fallen into my trap.
You have fallen into my trap indeed.
Goodness me, it looks hard for Tarik, no matter how you twist, no matter what character you go. It feels like Gluto is destined to be a demon for our German friend.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that Greninja was cooking something compared to the Kazuya before, so I expect him to get back onto his roots, get back onto the Greninja, and show what he can get out of his character even more. He just needs to be less scared, I think, of Glutonny overall.
Exactly, a bit more confidence play, because we know how good he is. He is up there with the best of them. But if you're in your own head here, you feel like you can't accomplish what you want to do.
Yeah.
You're seeing things that don't exist. Go attacking places where Gluto's not going, you will just perish. You will fall into loser's bracket.
Indeed, I think Tarik is more scared of himself there at this point here. He needs to be a bit more confident, and this is how it begins. After the no, not a no tech. Going to get punished by Glutonny here. The player from Sora in a top shape.
A fairly big lead for Gluto at the moment, but Tarik evasive at the moment.
Doesn't know how to approach every time he tries to get in. He just gets punished just like that with the bike. Just before with the fair in the face, the babouche. And every time he just takes so much percent, just sends it to the advantage for 15 seconds. You don't want to be in that situation against, I would say, top 5 players in the world right now.
Honestly, you're very right.
Thank you for the shower, mate.
Yeah, just an assist to get back on stage. The back are going to send Tarik off. Avoiding the bike, but that's only step 1 of that advanced state plan. But Tarik maneuvers the way through, jumps through all the hurdles, and finds that there in the up smash, but Wario's big boy.
No punish on the dash attack. Unfortunate. Babouche again to gain the stage control. Is it going to be normal get up again? Seems like it. Yeah, he tried to bait it out, but that was a roll. But the down hit there to punish the second roll into a dash attack was perfect.
There you go. Nice lead for Gluto, and that trade denying a down tilt up smash. Oh, I like that call out on the jump to go across.
I like it. Watch out. The weather is cloudy with a bit of bike rain.
Exactly. I love that anti-air. Greninja doesn't have the best of them, but if you get the right read at the right time, that up smash will do the job.
Indeed.
Very well.
He did it indeed. And just like that, look at the percent. He managed to jump back into the game and take a slight lead against the French player here. Is it going to be enough though? I don't know. But it does show that mentality-wise, he's better in this game.
Absolutely. Keeping it competitive. Trusting himself a little bit more. Moving very slippery. But an ill-advised dash attack on shield, going to get punished by the nair. Even if that crossed up, that probably would have connected. But these nairs that Tarik has been throwing in have been doing wonders. He's coming in at those angles instead. Okay, delaying the up B very well. He still made it back. Had to go through like 3 more checks, but he got there. He got through the border.
Not yielding under pressure here, knowing that the tech was bound to come. He did manage to connect it, but little by little, Glutonny managed to gnaw his way back in there. Slight lead and a waft on deck. I don't like the sound of it for Tarik. He needs and he respects now even more the option of Glutonny. You've seen the shield a few times. You've seen how he wants to use those shurikens to keep him at bay. It's not how you're going to have a kid after. Oh my goodness! How did a down tilt connect with Wario on the bike?
Crazy. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's still an even game, all to play for. But Tarik in a poor position. It's been so hard for him to find his way off of ledge.
Watch out those get-up attacks. The normal get-up, sorry, because you've been doing them a few times already up to now. Twice you're going to edge it out. Gluto, be wary too.
Yeah, it feels like Tarik's not been able to get the right read on Gluto's ledge timings at the moment. Crucial fair trade that benefits Tarik, gets on stage first. What can you do? But the fair not connected, but the second one will do it, but it's not even going to kill this big man. So heavy humming.
Heavy boy, the garlics are waiting in the stomach here for Gluto. You can see that this is a lot of... Oh my god!
Oh, what? How did he die there? How did that hit?
Drop the shield to try, I guess, to punish the grab. Not going to happen, unfortunately. Very low here. Is going to get punished with a back here, but still alive. He got a jump. He will make it back on the stage. And what I see is a lot of rage. Never mind. Good catch here with the losses of the back here to even things out again for the German player. And you can hear Lala in the crowd already shouting for Tarik.
One Solary Army versus one Lala. They're coming in. Tarik's brought it to last stock. He's doing so well here. He's going to open up, and Waft is online, by the way. Don't forget it. No. But it's been burnt. It whiffed. The Waft has whiffed. 50%. You're chilling here if you're Tarik. This is your time to mount to come back. Use momentum. It's his time to find an opening.
This is how it begins indeed. Up into dragging up and nothing afterwards. Unfortunately, Gluno was ready to go for the shield. But yeah, Glutonny a bit glutinous with that Waft attempt here. And he's going to get punished for it, I guess. 66% though. There we go. Another good attempt trying to catch a jump. Not going to happen. Another high recovery. But this up here, he didn't touch the ground. Never mind.
Tarik's chasing though. I'm liking the pressure that he's exerting, even though he's going low. He's able to cover high after the fact. But let Gluto back on, and you may come to regret it. You've drifted back into stage. You've ended up on. Okay, that's worked out really well for Tarik. This is crucial.
We take those.
Uppy betraying Gluto at the moment's notice. He didn't get out of that neutral gate that time. He rolled through, and that worked out for Gluto. Got himself back into center stage. But then not going for anything fancy, going for the net, the fair, which whiffed. This is very, very scary. You can't afford to get hit if you're Tarik. You can't afford to go on stage because you will perish. Up till catching the landing. Not getting enough. Down tilt is a threat here, but you have to make it out of the corner.
Good tech here, avoiding the pressure from before. And the smash is going to connect through the bike. And there we go, Tarik dead. He's tapped into the set. He's going to finally take the game out of Gluto.
What a play. What a insane play to bet it all. If that F smash whiffs, the game is done. Your set is over. You're in loser's bracket. Knowing that it's going to work. The presence of mind from Tarik is commendable.
Indeed, commendable is the word, and we have to remind you guys, Tarik has been on a roll this tournament. He's been having game 5 after game 5 over and over already, if I'm correct. And seems like there's a high chance we're going to have a game 5 indeed again here. 2-1, sorry, for the French player. Tarik showing us that he hasn't said his final word.
He reverse 3-0'd his last opponent in Smok last round. I would not be surprised if he did it again. He came alive on that last stock. He took his chance when Glutonny missed the Waft and ran with it.
He ran with it, and he had the guts to go for that gut feeling, to go for that trigger time, to go for that F smash, to go for that call out. And we talked about how we felt that he was a bit scared going into that set. Finally, maybe we have a glimpse of the courage he has behind, and he can actually pull out when needed.
There you go. That confidence is showing. Like, you need confidence. If you're going for an F-smash in a last-hit scramble situation, when your winner's side life is on the line, you've got that dog in you.
All right. Game 4. Both players going back to the same characters because it seems like the Greninja is working. Now the question is, Glutonny have the mastery of the stage this time? Do you think we're going back onto Hollow Bastion, or are we going to change?
Hollow Bastion has normally worked out for him. It's always there for part extensions, and it gives... I'm surprised we're going here, because Hollow Bastion gives Tarik no room to go to off of ledge, and when he's trying to recover. The side platforms give him a little bit more wiggle room, makes it a bit easier for him to make it back.
Yes, indeed. 6% on both sides here, even ground. Both players just going for the classic handshake off the ledge. But there we go, the classic bread and butter from Glutonny already on deck. Oh my goodness. Oh, now trying to, I guess, cover an air dodging. Not going to happen, unfortunately, but the percent are still ramping up. Just as I said, dash attack into up slash, another bread and butter from this side Tarik.
But Gluto's still got this opening advantage, consistently setting up these tech chases, even though they're not finding the mark at the moment. Glutonny will find those opportunities. Hold on, Tarik's got a big opportunity here. The tech chase, the up flash, not going to do it, but I love that damage. Big plays from Tarik.
We talked about mastery, we talked about guts, we talked about, again, reaction and prediction. This is literally what just happened there. Tarik knowing exactly that Glutonny is not burn out the last rain. He's going to tag this one, predicting it, that's what's going to roll out, and he punished it with an up smash. But just like that, look at Glutonny managed to get in.
Really has. Very tense situation. I love that Tarik is biding his time, not going to go in unnecessarily. But the threat range that Gluto has in the air, he could threaten from one side of the small battlefield platform to the other. Just with his drift, and can drift in and out, make Tarik commit to something very early, but unnecessarily.
I do agree. Now for 147% still surviving for the Frog here against the Frenchman. That's, as we say, the losing masher from the get-go. This Tarik here managing to find another kill confirmed, not going to be enough to get the kill, unfortunately. He's going back on the stage here, avoiding the wall. Back at the Apple, though, is going to connect. How are we going to contest that recovery? No, you're just going to give him a hand. Thank you, Tarik.
No punish. Tarik, no punish again.
Tarik very kind with Glutonny here on his recovery. There we go. Getting punished for it, unfortunately. Down to dash attack is going to be enough to finally get the first kill of that game. No, with no rage, not going to do the trick here for the German player.
That's definitely taking the wind out of Tarik. He just did it again! He hates that bike! Swatting that away.
Alright, dash attack is going to eventually not be here. But again, a pretty even game. I'm a bit scared though, because tell me if I'm wrong, main focus, but I think that Gluto is glowing.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
That's pink, white, and yellow.
Oh, yes. And we're going to see a lot more shields now from Tarik's.
Oh, hold on.
Side B? Oh, I wanted him to go and pull the trigger here to kind of get a quick stock. Not going to happen, unfortunately.
We've seen a lot of big plays from Tarik. Crucial attack in. But we've not seen the biggest plays where he's trying to edge guard out of the bike. Sometimes you just got to let Glutonny rock. Okay, you'll take that as long as you're not getting wafted. The name of the game is not to die. You can take a little bit of tick damage from the throw.
Yeah, but Gluto is actually playing around it. I gotta say, he knows that you're going to use that shield, so this is why we saw the chomp just before. Yeah. You need to mix up your defensive option in both sides. Take the risk to get wafted on. And there we go, but the R smash is going to be enough for Glutonny. Glutonny again with a very big lead in that situation now.
Scouted that landing so easily. And it's looking a bit dire for Tarik. Last time we got to the last stock situation, Glutonny burned the waft, but you see he's still glowing, got that yellow orangey hue.
Not using the wealthy way you think he is. He's actually just using it as a way to pressure you in your defensive options. Yeah. And it seems to work again. Tarik suffering and bowing down to the pressure of the French player is accessing on him.
Exactly, and since you're down a stock, oh my god, no. You're going for something disgusting with that IDJ forward there. Not going to find the mark. But it's running out of time if you're Tarik. Is he going to end it all? Not going to go for the waft. Trying that upbeat, that corkscrew. Tarik's running out of time coming.
Yes, indeed. And just like that, the game seems like it's slipping out of his hands. Okay. Slippery hands here. Shuriken to try to force another recovery from Gluto. Not going to happen. And the crowd is already chanting for the waft. That's not going to again get punished with a nappy. Greninja, Tarik in a very dire situation there, going to catch Gluto and kill him with an upper. But the 100% is already kill percent against the king of wafts, the king of warriors here.
The one saving grace is he doesn't have a direct confirm into off this point. He's gotta do it raw, or he's gonna find another confirm.
Let's see if he can find it, and see if he can go for a huge call out. But you see already Glutonny using all his patience here.
Tarik's going to fight through that French dimension. Going to play perfectly if he wants to force the game 5. He's played these situations before. He's made his comeback before. Even Gluto's panicking a little.
Yo, that's how it begins. That is how it begins. 110% roll in. Going to get punished down to Bacchus here. Going to respect the recovery again. Babush in the face here to just wrap up the percent. Chomping the fleeing grab frog. But then afterwards, what do you do with that back? Maybe it's time to get... Yo! Swift roll here from the fat boy, or is it going to be enough? Oh, no way! Go out there! Oh my god! Enough! Tarik again with the nerves of steel. Good call out from the German player going for the air smash on the falling Wario. From the tip of the water blade, he's going to grab that game 4 out of the palms of the big Wario player.
He's insane, Humming! Who goes for that when you're down against one of the best players in the world? You find that in the moments where it matters the most. This man, Tarik, is a clutch master. How do you make those comebacks 2 games in a row?
That machine, I may say, my friend.
Ehrenmann. Oh my goodness. With the French... He's taken, the win has been taken out.
He's in horsey grounds right now, but
I'm feeling delirious here, Humming.
No, again, Tarik proving us that even if you're 2 stock behind, if you keep your nerves, if you keep playing calm, if you know exactly what to expect from your opponent, and if you pull that trigger at the perfect time, you can actually go for the highest of history. And just like this, what seems to be a 3-0 from the get-go for Glutonny, more or less looks like a reverse 3-0 for Tarik.
He did it last round, he could certainly do it again. Before this game, he only took 1 game of Gluto ever, and now he's taken 2 in a row. We need a third for Tarik, who's going to make his way into winner's side top 8. Make this huge upset.
Let's see if we can indeed. 25% against 21. How are you going to punish that corkscrew just with a quick dash attack? That's nice of you. But this one though, good back here again to avoiding also the bike. There we go. How are we going to do now? Evening the things out. Okay. Dash attack going to punish that grab of bike. Okay, falling up there. Up there is not going to connect. Still counting on both sides.
Oh my god, he has come alive! This Machina!
Okay, full stall into 1-0. He went for the rollout, not getting Swedish for it. Up B is going to connect with I don't know which moves, and just reversing the whole situation. Gluto still in a slight lead here.
Yeah, Tarik has made good plays, but at the end of the day, it's still even, in fact, in Glutonny's favor at the moment. The back air is going to not kill, but ascend into a terrible position. The bite is doing
just
it.
like before, not dying.
What?
Excuse me.
What?
What?
Okay,
But the back is
surely.
yeah, finally. All right, the crowd erupting for Gluto here. 100%, 80% if we were to go for a confirm. Needs to respect all the options of the German frog here. And you can see him already just hovering around, closing the game, forcing Tarik to approach. This is what you need to do.
I'm feeling lightheaded, man.
You're feeling lightheaded? Please tell me for one more set, my dear. Focus.
One more game.
Because this is the game we all been waiting for. And there was a walk there after that rollout. You saw him.
We're at the 5-minute mark. Didn't even need to wait for it. That's the full one. 3 stocks to 1. Tarik had some insane clutch in game 4. But it's going to take a miracle to bring this back.
But he did already 2 miracles in a row. Maybe a third one is not much. Let's see if we can pull it out. 126% Nova from deck for Gluto here. But already a good string. Already counting. 33. Babushina is not going to connect. Another nair. Another string going up. 4 stories down and that's great. But nothing afterwards, unfortunately, for the German player.
Tarik still finds up life, but it's running away with it. Pop an air dodge. You don't have many options. Looking for a footstool, but still covers. Goes for the up B, but Tarik is playing so well. He has to pull out all the stops, but it's still not enough at the moment, Humming.
Indeed, it's not enough. Glutonny again with his fresh 3 stocks here. Tarik 65% and counting on his last stock, maybe in loser's bracket here. Win the bracket, sorry. Let's see if he can pull it out. That bracket nearly connected. Another nair in the face, another babush. This is looking all in, and they have still. Is not going to be enough, but still puts Tarik in a very nice situation. The PPRB is going to be enough this time. No! Why am I talking here?
How does he do it?
No chop.
There's no way he wins this. That's going to be a down to enough. There's no way he's a third time of asking. Tarik did very well to bring us to a game 5. Had some insane moments where he brought it back from incredible deficits, but it's Solari Glutonny winning on home turf, staying undefeated versus Tarik, and makes his way into winner's side of top 8.